So today we're going to be taking a look at a scenario where the Caspian Sea becomes a country. Now the Caspian Sea is a very large body of water, but what if it were to become a country? And by that, I mean we drain all the water, maybe build it up a little bit so it's above sea level, and then we have a country be there with a government and of course with people living there. So if you guys do enjoy today's video, make sure to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you are new. All the support is greatly appreciated. I don't really do sub goals anymore because 100k was my goal for YouTube, and as you can see, that went pretty well. But if you are feeling generous, subscribing is helpful, and if you don't want to miss any more videos like this one, subscribing helps you with that because then you get to see my video on your homepage. Anyway, let's go ahead and jump straight into the scenario. So here we have the Caspian Sea located just south of Kazakhstan, north of Iran, and you can do the rest, but let's go ahead and fill in all that water. And here we have the Caspian Sea. I guess we can call it the Republic of Caspian. Now this is going to be weird because the Caspian Sea is a very oddly shaped piece of land in the world, or not land, water. I'm stupid. Like if we zoom out on the map, this already looks weird because this is colored in. But almost immediately, this country is going to have some border conflicts because of this country right here, Turkmenistan. Now you might be asking why. Well, I'm considering this piece of land right here part of the Caspian Sea, and as you can see right here, Turkmenistan kind of has a strain that goes and connects their two bits right here, and that interferes with Caspian's claim, and well, they're gonna have to fight about it. So it's actually Turkmenistan who initiates this war here, and they will quickly move to take as much land as possible, but unfortunately for them, this young country is going to have some help, specifically from Iran. Now this could certainly kind of turn into a very large scale war, but I'm not going to be doing that because it's simple. It's just the beginning of the video. So Iran joins the war, and from here Turkmenistan is going to get clapped. Once you get past the Iranian border, it's just a bunch of flat land, and well, Iran's military is just going to zoom right through that. So they have success in taking out the Turkish country, and of course Turkmenistan's troops are going to surrender once their government falls. So we can go ahead and take a look at the first peace treaty of this video. So taking a look at this peace treaty here, we can see that the Caspian Sea successfully claimed over all of the Caspian Sea area, which was disputed over here, and Iran got a nice tumor of land up north. And if you're new to my videos and you don't know why I just made these guys fight, it's because this channel usually, or actually is pretty much always involved with war scenarios, apart from like the last video, which was like redoing the world map. But I like to do a lot of war scenarios, and that's because they're fun. I can do whatever I want with them since they're made up, and that's typically what I do with the channel. So now we can go ahead and move on to the rest of the Caspian Sea's conquest. And you notice how I just said conquest. This country just became a thing. Why is it going on conquest? Most likely because it's extremely weak. It has no access to the sea. It's completely landlocked. Right now, its only ally, and if you want to call it ally, is Iran. But they certainly could take over the Caspian Sea area, or I guess the Caspian Republic area, in order to claim any resources which were once under the water. So they're on thin ice. However, they will get a nice break here because a country is going to come to them with a proposal, and that country is Russia. Now, it's obvious that the Caspian Republic is located in a very not Western friendly area. They have Russia to the north, Iran to the south, and some other Central Asian countries over here to their east. Now, there is Turkey to the west, but they aren't necessarily Western. They're just kind of there. There is Georgia, but then again, they're not really Western. They're just there. And really the only pro-US country around them is like Israel. So they're going to fall into Eastern influence, specifically Russia. And together they make a deal, which is to basically destroy the Caucasus region in order to get access to the Black Sea. Now, an issue with this is that Turkey exists, and should anyone touch Azerbaijan, well, that's not good for them because Turkey is going to join the war because Azerbaijan and Turkey are secret gay lovers. Not really, that's a joke. That's not meant to be offensive, it's a joke. Anyway, these guys are gonna go ahead and declare war on Georgia first. Now, Georgia's in an interesting spot. The Ukraine war is going on right now, but they do still have Russian troops within them, and that being in the areas of Abkhazia and the areas of South Ossetia. So we can automatically go ahead and color in these areas since there's already Russian troops there, but now Russia is fully committed to this war, and despite there being a very not friendly terrain there, Russia will be able to push through and take over all of Georgia. Now this peace treaty is as simple as it gets. Russia's the only country that bordered Georgia, so they're going to annex all of it. But now it's going to get interesting as these guys are going to go ahead and go after Azerbaijan, and which will immediately bring Turkey into the war. Now this will be an interesting approach here because the Caspian Republic is not a strong country. It will not be able to take on Azerbaijan by itself, so a large influx of Russian troops will be moved into the country, as well as a large flux of Iranian troops who are there simply just to volunteer. Together, these guys managed to take on and defeat Azerbaijan with relatively amount of ease. And from here, Russian troops start to flood into the northern parts of Turkey. Eventually, Iran will officially join the war, and at this point, they are just going to kind of scare Turkey into surrendering. Now, Turkey itself might be able to hold out for a little bit, and that's a big might. And this war happening itself would also ignite huge Middle Eastern conflict. Saudi Arabia would likely get involved, as well as Syria, maybe Iraq. Israel would definitely get involved. Palestine would be drawn in, and that that would bring everyone else in. So yeah, we're going to ignore that aspect of it though, because this is the Caspian Sea Republic. We gotta respect them. So Turkey eventually agrees to terms and conditions of surrender, in which they actually get away pretty luckily, as they are only forced to give up on Azerbaijan. And it's the Caspian Republic's lucky day, as they are given all of Azerbaijan, including the exclave over here, and that's going to cause issues with Armenia. Also, I do gotta back up on what I just said there, because Turkey was forced to give over a little bit of land over here, and that's only because they were occupied by the red team. So I know I just said they got away free. That was a lie, they didn't. Anyway, we can go ahead and skip over Armenia, because we gotta respect Armenia. We can't really show what would happen again. Not good stuff. I gotta stop making jokes about tragedies. But anyway, the Caspian Sea has reached the Black Sea. Now we're asking the question of what would happen if the Black Sea became a republic. Maybe that's for a different video. Maybe that's for a more interesting video. But the Caspian Republic has met its goal of reaching over here to the Black Sea. And honestly, the video could end here, because that's all they would really need to do in order to establish themselves as a nation. Just get sea access, and there they have it. Now, theoretically, they could also get sea access via Russia, and them being allies, they can just move stuff through Russia in order to get there, but that would likely cause an increase of cost, and it's also better just to have a port anyway, in case you need to evac. I don't know why you would need a port to evac, because you could just walk across the border. But anyway, let's continue on with this video. How about we gangbang Kazakhstan? We got to get to those uranium mines. But anyway, we have Russia and the Caspian Republic becoming the next LeBron and Anthony Davis, as they look to take on Central Asia. Probably could have came up with a better duo there, but I really don't care enough to try. If you want to be more modern, I guess you could say the next Murray and next Jokic or Jokic, whatever. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's NBA. I don't expect you to know. You guys are map nerds, just like me. Anyway, Kazakhstan is gone. And oh boy, are the Russians trying to go ahead and do their best USSR impression. Also, the Caspian Republic is looking a lot like Austria right now. There's kind of a similarity right there. It's weird. Or maybe, I guess more so the Haiti? No, not really. Maybe if they got a little land up here, but nah. Skipping ahead in time a little bit, we would likely see kind of a partitioning of Central Asia between Russia and the Caspian Republic, as well as possibly and likely Iran. And Central Asia could end up looking like this. Now, of course, this is unlikely, because first of all, the Caspian Republic is impossible unless we nuke it maybe a couple of times, evaporate out of the water. But even then, that's a lot of water, so probably not. And second of all, because there's too many different kinds of people here, it would never mingle together like it is here. So what is the future for the Caspian Republic? Now it is completely surrounded by allies aside from Turkey, but they're not an issue. And well, what else is there for them to do? Well, they would likely end up joining the CSTO, which is kind of like Russia's own NATO, except for wimps. Just kidding. That was kind of a low shot of Russia, but there's not really any strong countries in CSTO. The strongest obviously is Russia, and then number 2 is Belarus. So yeah, not a lot happening there. They could very well end up joining BRICS, which would just make BRICS even more thick with another C. So it would be like BRICCS. BRICS. Anyway, that is going to go ahead and do it for today's video. It's very short, and I'm very sorry for that. Originally I was going to do a Pangea video, where what if Pangea came back and have the world map looking something like that, but unfortunately, no blank maps of what Pangea would look like with all the countries on it exist on the internet, as far as I'm aware. If you guys can find one, please let me know in the comments, but good luck on me seeing it. So maybe let me know in the Discord server, which if you are not in that, I haven't been there in couple months, so I'm not sure what's going on there. It could be complete hell for all I know, but you have a better chance of me seeing it there. Just tell one of my staff members and they'll send it to me. Or maybe if you're a member, you can send it in the member server, because I see in the messages there. You can ping me there if you want. I don't care. But yeah, speaking of memberships, if you want to, go ahead. There's no benefits to it though, so if you really don't want to, then don't. If you're a super fan, you get the shout out at the end of the video, but it's at the end of the video, so do what you want with that information. Anyway, once again, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Monday Night Football is about to be on. Looking forward to that. Bills own the Jets, hopefully. Not a Bills fan though, so I don't really care. NFL, by the way, for you non-Americans, and even some of you Americans probably didn't even know that. Anyway, I'm dragging this on way too long once again, you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And of course, thank you to all the super fans, which include Matthew Newman, Yam, Kylie Speaks Plays, Shadow Gamer Z, Deva Edits, Mr. Bonk 7, Hammer Toad 45, Patrick Clauser, Connor the Gamer, Texan Cowboy Cheese, Poland Country Ball, Yakko, Nevada Garbage Trucks, DW Cool Dude, Soviet Ball, and Serminator. Once again, thank you guys.